Hello, it's Serum. I am back again playing Kerbal Space Program. Today, or as you know on the last episode, I was attempting to just get a rocket into orbit. And the attempt that I made got it up into space, but we didn't get it into orbit. Came down in the ocean near the other continent. I have redesigned the rocket. We are now on the Orbital 7, my 7th rocket, and I got a good feeling about this. It's very big, probably almost enough here to get us to the moon. These are all on the outside. We have 9 solid fuel rockets, and then the inside we have 3 liquid fuel rockets with 9 tanks for that. And then on top we got 2 tanks for liquid, and then another stage with 2 tanks for liquid fuel rockets. So I can't talk. And then I put some fins on just to kind of keep it stabilized since it's so tall. So I got a good feeling if this thing can stay stabilized, I think we can get into orbit today. I feel good about this, so let us go to the launch pad. Alright, looks like we have a night for launch today. So let us get started. First I'm going to turn on the SAS, which makes the flaps go all wacky and bonker, but they seem to work. By the way, right over here you can see that I had a failed attempt. Actually, I think my son built a rocket and it basically flew up, and then it just was too much. It was too heavy, and the rockets on the bottom started just destroying the whole all the fuel tanks going right up, and almost took out the capsule, but it didn't. And then we quickly ejected and basically safely landed right by the launch pad. So that was kind of funny. Alright, so let's launch here. Hopefully you can hear me this time, but it's still kind of loud, so I don't know. Let's see the rockets here kind of wobbling around. I probably should have secured them, but oh well. And we'll crank up the power. I really hope you can hear me this time, because last time I had some audio problems. I had too much volume for the game sound. Now, so far looking good. We are going up, not flying all over the place. Let's see. We're slowly getting up there. I'm going to change our trajectory just a little. Actually, no, I'm going to keep going up. I want to get further out of the atmosphere. Okay, we're on our next fuel tank. Pitch, yaw, and roll are all over the place. Actually, roll's not too bad, but pitch and yaw are all over the place. But that's the SAS trying to keep everything flying straight, because this is a very tall, skinny, crazy rocket, so it's having to struggle there to keep everything going, but it's doing it. Okay, this fuel tank is just about out. On to the next one. Okay, we're going to change our trajectory just a little bit. There's the ground down there. Oh. I probably should have been paying attention to that, but oh well. Okay, looking good. Yeah, got full throttle. We are in space. Now we're just trying to get into orbit. I'm going to turn this some more. Straight, get it. There we go. So we can try to get into the orbit. It's going slowly. You can see it's kind of pulling out there. The trick is to get into an orbit and still have enough fuel left that we can, we're kind of overheating, but I think we're safe. You know, trying to get into a orbit before we run out of fuel so that we can get back to the planet. Okay, it's looking pretty good. We're almost there. Fuel tank's almost gone. I think we can actually, you know what, I'm going to bring the throttle down some. Okay, this is looking good. I think we can do this. We got 2 fuel tanks here to use. There's the stages disconnecting. They're going to drop back down. That one's going to drop down over there. Let's bring that right there. Alright, I think we can do this. Let's see how our fuel's doing. Alright, yeah, we're only halfway through the first tank, so that's good. Now I just don't want to do anything stupid. Yeah, we're about to get it here, so let's get ready to kill the power. Once we get a orbit going. Alright, we'll pull that out. And cut power. Oh yeah, no problem. We've got plenty of fuel left, and we got kind of a another elliptical orbit here, kind of a weird one, but we're in orbit, so that's good. Very nice. So we have done it. We have fuel. We're in an orbit, and we're going around the planet. And like I said, we have enough fuel to get back down, but we're not out of this yet, because I didn't have as much fuel, but I had fuel for this one over here, but I screwed up and used up the fuel going the wrong direction and actually made my orbit bigger instead of slowing down, because I kind of screwed up. I didn't think about what I was doing properly, and so we ended up actually just slingshotting further out away from the planet and then killing, using up all the fuel, and now this guy's trapped out in space over here. So we got to make sure we don't make that mistake with this one. Alright, so we are on the dark side of the planet right now. It is nighttime on this continent here, and over here, and over there. Cruising along at 22,000 meters per second. Alright, so I think I'm going to speed this up some if we can. We'll just do one orbit around, and then when we reach back over to the periapsis, I can never say that, and then we'll start to slow down and come back into the planet. Yay! There's the sun. And there's the pole. Coming to the apoapsis, furthest point, and then we'll start to fall back into the planet. We are now on the sunny side of the world of Kerbal. And we're coming around, and we should get close enough to the atmosphere that it'll stop here in a second. Yep. Wait, nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, yeah, see. Yeah, we're over a pole. Cool. Must be the North Pole. Not sure. But anyway, so very pretty. While we're here, I think I'm going to move this capsule. We'll face it back. Alright. Now I just don't, we're all good and everything. We can go back to the planet. I just don't want to do one of my dumb mistakes where I accidentally disengage the capsule before we've gone back, into here, dropped out of the orbit back towards the planet. So now I think we're going to do a quick EVA, and we'll go just, I don't want to, I'm not very good with the jetpack yet, so we're just going to hang on to the outside just to say we did it, and then he's spacewalking somewhat, and now we will go back in. So F the board, voila! He did a quick spacewalk while orbiting his planet. And now I got to adjust this thing. Oh, wrong way. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll just do a quick burn, and that should drop us back in. Where are we at? Yep, we're coming in here. I'll wait till we get to the closer to the periapsis, although that's moving away too. So I wonder if we're in a degrading orbit. Yeah, it kind of looks like we are. We could always make it bigger, but you know what? I don't even think we're going to... Yeah, it looks like we're going to come down. We weren't actually in a true orbit. It looks like we're coming back into the planet. But that's fine. That'll work. Yeah, we must have come in too close to the atmosphere, so it's slowing us down. So it looks like we're going to end up splashing down kind of over in this little sea over here. But that works for me. I still consider this an orbit because we could have saved it if we wanted. Alright, so I think now what we will do is... Whoop, wrong way. Oh well, we'll just circle around here. Whee! Whoop. Alright, and we will disengage the capsule, even though we're wasting all this fuel. Oh, we're hitting the atmosphere, so I think it's tossing everything around. Alright. Disengaging. And we will deploy the chute. And we'll watch the back end of the rocket fly away from us towards the ocean as we're slowed down. Let's see, get an idea of where we're going to come down at. Yep. Looks like the debris is going to come down like over here, and we're going to go down right over here. Either way, I would consider this a successful trip around Kerbal in orbit. I feel confident that they'll be easily picked up and they didn't land in a political turmoil of another country where they'll be held as spies and executed after a mock trial. Anyway, so we are going down. It is nighttime. And we are on the other side of the continent in the ocean. Alright. This is kind of the boring part, but either way, worth it. So it looks like we were up there for 53 minutes in orbit. Okay, here we come. We're going down. Yay, Dunbar, you're going to be a hero! There's going to be ticker tape parades and limousines riding you around town. Yay! Alright. So that is it for this episode. We have successfully put a Kerbal in orbit around the planet Kerbal. And next we will aim for the moon. Wherever that is. There it is right there. Moon, spelled M-U-N. I will see you next episode.